Cyclones, more specifically known as tropical cyclones, are a type of severe rotation storm that resembles a gigantic mass of revolving air. They are low-pressure systems that are formed over warm waters and have gale-force winds near the center, also known as the circular eye. The eye wall that surrounds this eye is a dense ring of cloud that is the most dangerous part of the cyclone. This is the part of the cyclone that causes most of the damage because of its strong winds and heavy rainfall. According to the strengths of cyclones, they have been categorized in 5 categories. Category 1, cyclones usually have wind gusts of up to 125 km per hour. Their damage is also slight, with trees and farmland damaged. But as you go to Category 5 cyclones, their wind speeds are above 280 km per hour, and their damage includes flattened homes and overturned cars. As visible in this map, the cities of northern Australia are at more risk of any type of cyclones, as it is these areas where the ocean waters are warmer than that of the south. Located near the regions of the tropics that cause warm waters is another factor that causes an increase in cyclones. Cities such as Broome, Townsville and Cairns are at a higher risk of being affected by full-strength cyclones compared with Brisbane, an area subject to weak cyclones. Destructive hazard, like the cyclone, forms through a number of stages. The first stage in this process is the continuous build-up of clouds, even during nighttime. The surface temperature of the sea must be at least 26 degrees. The sun also helps by heating the ocean, producing water vapor that rise to create clouds. The next stage is when a low-pressure system forms that pulls the clouds in and then rotates them. The clouds manage to spin with the help of the Earth's rotation and the fact that it is spinning on an axis. However, it is only till the next stage when the clouds start to rotate a lot, but it is in this stage that it can develop into a mature cyclone or lose its momentum completely. If it does become a mature cyclone, it still grows in size and increases its wind speed. When a cyclone does reach land, its strength weakens as it lacks the moisture and heat that was present over the sea when it was developing. During the morning of Monday 20th of March 2006, Tropical Cyclone Larry crossed the North Queensland coast near Innisfail. Luckily, there were no lives lost and no severe injuries. However, there were major damages to the infrastructure and crops, with the total estimate loss of about $500 million. Cyclone Larry was set to be developed from a low-pressure system over the eastern Coral Sea. This low was first discovered on Thursday and was closely monitored until it developed into a cyclone in the early hours of Saturday, 18th March. Larry was first classified as a Category 3 cyclone, but as it came in contact with the Queensland coast, it moved up to Category 5. As shown in the track of the cyclone, there were many changes in the direction of the path as it progressed towards the coastline. It was only at 7 a.m. on Monday when the cyclone struck Queensland, and the map shows that where Cyclone Larry was categorized, indicated by the numbers inside the cyclone images. The rainfall that came with Cyclone Larry flooded many rivers. Road and rail access was disrupted for many days, which caused a problem in getting food supplies to the evacuees. Many acres of banana trees were also wiped out. Wherever the cyclones occur, they always leave a trail of impact, whether it is economical, environmental, or social. Cyclones cost countries millions of dollars, which include the cost of damage and the evacuation camps that are set up. The loss in business revenue also heavily impacts the economy, in addition to the loss of many workers, leading them into unemployment. A cyclone leaves a lot of environmental impacts in its dust, some of which include severe erosion on the coast, damaged coral reefs, and flooding of low-lying areas. Trees may be uprooted and many animal habitats can be destroyed. This damage to their habitat is responsible for wiping out entire species. As for social impacts, it includes the stress put on families in building up their homes. Whatever the type of impact is, all causes different levels of problems to different people. Anna Blight is an example of an individual whose response to cyclones was tremendous. Anna Blight created a one-off income support program to those farmers and small businesses that were affected by the cyclone. There was also assistance for costs associated with hiring a generator where electricity was needed to operate homes or even equipment. The government has also responded to cyclones by giving out an extra gravitia payment where each eligible adult receives $1,000 and children $400. This payment was only accessible to people whose homes were destroyed or no longer habitable. The Red Cross responded to cyclones in Australia by setting up 3 evacuation centres and continued to provide shelter, food and comfort to those who had lost their homes. This group also managed 3 distribution centres. Custom Australia is a non-for-profit organisation that works with others in disaster-struck areas. Responsibilities of this organisation are to provide humanitarian aid. The Australian government is responsible for the necessities of forecast and warning services for any tropical cyclone.